Hi everyone, I would like to introduce my program titled Strong Roots, Strong Futures. This represents the importance of connection to culture, identity, and community as the foundation or roots for young people. When these roots are strong, they support confidence, well-being, and the ability to build strong and positive futures. Overall, as an educator, my aim in this program is about creating a culturally safe and inclusive space where Aboriginal youth can explore their identity, build confidence, and strengthen their connection to country through meaningful and strength-based engaging activities. Firstly, I would like to begin by acknowledging the traditional owners of the land on which we meet today and pay my respects to elders past and present. I extend that respect to all Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples here today. I recognize the importance of culture, connection to country, and community, which are central to this program. This slide provides an overview of my program. Firstly, this is a community engagement program, meaning it focuses on building trust, relationship, and connection within the community. It specifically is designed for Aboriginal youth aged 10 to 14, as this is an important stage for developing identity, a sense of belonging, and confidence. A key focus of the program is identity, supporting young people to explore who they are, their culture, and their strength. The program also supports well-being, creating a safe and supportive environment where participants feel respected and valued. Next, connection to country is another important element as it reflects the strong relationship between land, culture, and identity in Aboriginal communities. Lastly, culturally safe. Finally, the program is culturally safe, ensuring respect for Aboriginal culture, knowledge, and community, and creating a space where participants feel comfortable to engage. Why is this program needed? My program is important and is needed due to the ongoing impacts of colonization, including the concept of terra nullius, which denied Aboriginal peoples' identity and connection to land. These historical impacts have contributed to challenges such as disconnection from culture, identity, and a sense of belonging. Because of this, it is essential to create a culturally safe and strength-based program, which my program does. It rebuilds identity, trust, and confidence in learning environments. In response to these needs, my program incorporates strength-based activities that support identity, connection, and cultural safety while encouraging meaningful participation. At the beginning of the session, participants take part in a name and rhythm circle. This is a fun and interactive activity where participants say their name and create a simple rhythm which the group repeats. This activity helps build connection, reduce anxiety, encourages participation in a fun way. This creates a sense of connection from the start. It allows participants to feel comfortable and included. which I wanted to include in my program. This is significantly important for building trust. The next activity I will introduce is the yarning circle. One of the key strategies in my program is the use of the yarning circle. Yarning is a culturally appropriate way of communication that focuses on storytelling and shared experiences. This approach is effective because it reduces power imbalances between the educator and participants, allowing young people to feel safe, respected, and heard. By creating a relaxed and informal environment, yarning helps build, again, trust, which is very significant, and meaningful relationship, which are essential for encouraging participation and engagement. Next in my program, we're going to do an activity called the Identity Shield. This will help Aboriginal youth think about what makes them unique and what's important to them. I have shown some images as an example of how the activity would look like in practice. This activity allows participants to explore and represent their identity, including their family, their strength, interests, and connection to culture. It is a strength-based, meaning it focuses on what participants are good at and what makes them strong. This helps build confidence and self-awareness while also allowing participants to express themselves in a way that feels safe and meaningful. As a result, it supports both identity development and engagement in learning. The next activity I'll be introducing is the Tree of Strength. This activity focuses on identity and personal growth. Participants reflect on their roots, such as family and culture, as well as their strength. I have included some ideas of images as an example of how the activity would look like in practice. This activity can be done in two ways. The first is through a drawing, where students create their own tree on a paper. The second is through a hands-on approach, where participants use natural materials such as leaves and sticks to build a tree. The use of natural materials reinforces connection to country, which is fundamental to Aboriginal ways of knowing, being, and doing. It allows participants to engage with the land in a meaningful and respectful way, supporting identity and cultural connection. Offering both options allows for flexibility and inclusive, as participants can choose the method they feel more comfortable with. This supports cultural connection, creativity, and meaningful participation. The last activity in my program is Message to My Future Self. Students will each receive their own paper and envelope. They will be encouraged to express themselves by decorating the envelopes with drawing, colors, meaningful symbols or designs. On the front, it will have "Do not open until." They will choose a future date that feels special to them. I have included images as an example of how the activity would look like in practice. This reflective activity, Aboriginal teenagers write a personal message to their future self. The aim of this activity supports Indigenous youth voice, strengthen identity, promote healing and resilience. Also, reflection, supporting hope. This reflective activity includes goal setting and belief in themselves. I have included this activity for Aboriginal youth to express their thoughts and emotions. In conclusion, Strong Roots, Strong Futures demonstrate how culturally responsive approaches can build trust, strengthen identity, and support meaningful participation among Aboriginal youth. By prioritizing relationships, cultural safety, and strength-based learning, the program creates an environment where young people feel valued, confident, and connected. Ultimately, this highlights the importance of relational practice in achieving effective and meaningful community engagement. Thank you very much.